Okay, 32. A large group of male runners walk on a treadmill for 6 minutes. The heart rates and beats per minute at the end. Runners vary according to this distribution. Heart rates for non-runners is this. Okay, what percent of the runners have heart rates above 130? What percent of non-runners have heart rates above 130? Okay, so let's do this. For the runners, we know they have their heart rate is a normal distribution, and we know they have a mean of 104, a standard deviation of 12.5. That's what this means. And for the non-runners, they have a normal distribution, and their mean is 130, and their standard deviation is 17. Okay, now this is the end of a treadmill, of walking on the treadmill. And we want to know what percent have heart rates above 130. So here's 130 here, and here's above 130. Oh wow, 130 is right here. Well, this one's easy. That's 50%, right? Because there's the average is 130, and that's halfway. The mean and the median are the same. So for the non-runners, half of them have a heart rate of 50% or greater. So this would be 50%. Now for here, in order for me to look up on the table, I can't look up 130 on the table here or here, right? I have to find the z-score. How many standard deviations am I away? Well, it's 130 minus 104 over 12.5. And that z-score is 130 minus 104 divided by 12.5. That's 2.08. And so then I'm going to look up 2.08, 2.08, 98.12, that's this side. So this is 98.12. So this side's going to be the other half of that, which is 1.88%. So 50% for the non-runners and 1.88% for the runners. All right, so there's 132, and I will leave it at that, and we'll do 133. Yeah, you know what? We'll do 133 together. Let's just run with it since we're here. Automated manufacturing operations are quite precise, still very often with distributions that are close to normal. The width of slots cut by milling machines is approximately normal. The specifications of slot widths are between this. What proportion of slots meet this specification? Okay, so let's see what we got here. This is the precision of the manufacturing process here. These are the width, okay, of the slots. The width of the slots has a mean of 0.8750, and the standard deviation is 0.0012. Okay. Now the specifications of this allows the slot to go from 0.8720 to 0.8780. 0.8780. See how a picture makes this really easy to see? What proportion of slots to meet these specifications? In other words, what percent of all the slots that my machine makes fall in this range? Because my machine is going to make slots, 100% of the slots are underneath this curve, somewhere, anywhere along this bottom line here, axis here. Most of them are going to be wrapped around 8750. Some of them are going to be way out here, very few. And so I want to know what percent are between 8720 and 8780. Well, let's figure out what percent of my slots are going to be between, um, let's see, I can do less than here, and subtract to find the area in between. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's find the z-score for each. So this is going to be 0.8720 minus 0.8750 divided by 0.0012. And this z-score, 8780 minus 0.8750 divided by 0.0012, right? Remember your z-score formula, x minus mu over sigma. So we've got 0.87, I'm doing this one over here first. 8720 minus 0.8750 divided by 0.0012, negative 2.5. That's pretty far away. And then on this side, 0.8780 minus 0.8750 divided by 0.0012. And if you notice the symmetry, you're going to realize it's 2.5 each way. So I'm going to look up 2.5 and see what this area is to the left. So negative 2.5, negative 2.50 is this guy right here. 0.62. Okay, so that's from an old problem there. So this is my z-score of negative 2.5, 0.62%. Okay, so this is 0.62%. So now check this out. Because this has the same z-score, this area over here has to be 0.62% because it's completely symmetric. So that means 0.62 times 2 is 1.24%. That's the outside. Then the inside is 100 minus 1.24, which is 98.76%. Okay, now when you just look at this at the end, it's like, wow! But if you follow it along, hopefully you realize, you see how it all works. So this area in here is 98.76%. So what are they asking? Of all the slots cut by this machine, 98.76% are between 0.8720 and 0.8780 inches. Okay, there you go.